idea of time, money and wastage management. I had written some points, I'll just read it for at a glance, summary to understand. And we had also spoke about RERA, 30 days rectification policy as per RERA. If any complaint is raised by the customer, we have to attend it in 30 days. This is one part. And finishers need passion. Like this word has really touched me. Without passion, finishes really can't be done. Sequence is the day session. Sequence of activities is a session of the day. And the 4 P's we had said: passion, persistence, performance, and sequence. And we had raised some major issues like hollowness inspections. We have to ensure that hollowness to be checked after laying within 3 days. Maximum 3 days, minimum has to 2 days. So hollowness has to be checked within 2 days. This will help us to understand how hollowness has to be removed on the fresh state. And TNAX rectification would also be temporary work. In the long run, we have to face the music from the customers. If I'm not wrong, if I'm right, please correct me, sir.
Correct.
And then TNAX is a temporary working state. We can't take up that. Extension nipples from MEP should be a complete no-no in the project. This is all the training inputs, it's not my inputs. Maybe I'm adding some coating on it.
Yeah, you're accepting that, no?
We don't encourage at all.
But I know how it works practically.
It should be a huddle up, no? Both the MEP and this one civil guys should huddle up to eliminate the extension nipples. Correct.
Angle
By
fillets,
implementing button marks.
Watermarks is very important.
angle fillets along the corner of the wet areas. This will help us understanding no leakages persistent in the wet areas. Angle fillets with cement mortar is more than enough. Curing should be done 7 days for angle fillet as well. Prem. Adhesive in toilets, wet areas, utility is more prioritized. Adhesive, using of adhesive in wet areas is also preferred. Am I right, sir? Power floats, I can say portable power floats can be used for screeds. Sardi sir, portable power floats for screeds.
To reduce the thickness of the adhesives.
Thickness of the adhesives. Adhesives, last but not least, adhesives should always be less than 10 to no
6 to 10 mm.
6 to 10 mm, less than 10 mm.
Sir has given critical zone that we said that critical.
I don't know what sir had said. I'm just summarizing it. Then it's up to you. However you do, you 20 mm, 30 mm. That's up to the management call.
If we also no.
You see, sir, my work is to suggest. I'm not here to stop anyone.
Correct.
I'm
So
only here to suggest you the best path where you have less throws and more flowers. Cracks in the slab is one of the criteria we had spoke about. We had seen a presentation and a slide on it. And the coating for what do we call it? No. The other part, the reverse capillary
action.
Capillary action.
Anti-capillary.
Anti-capillary, we have to do the waterproofing coating to some extent of height, maybe around 550 to 600 mm. 500 mm already we are going, sir, approximately for 400 mm. Maybe 200 mm more, 500 to 600 maybe it would be working better.
If it is a porosity is more, you ought to do some pressure test.
Pressure grouting also.
To
Chip
avoid-
offs,
yeah.
if any chip offs are there, we have to completely remove the time. This is a suggestion made by sir, and I completely other to it. I support it because in Tower 1 I did it for that. Chip offs, we really removed it, we laid it. And as continuing with the chip offs, we have to go for beadings at the corner. This is one of the suggestions given. Yes, we had worked on other projects also. Better than chamfering, if we go for beading with the same color shade, it would be helping us to avoid the strippings. And the slope in the terrace 1:200 we had subjected, where sir has suggested 1:125 would be much better in understanding the slopes and giving you the terrace areas.
You can discuss with your plumbing consultant. I don't know, you might have got other ideas. So it is my experience.
Yes. And one of the major parts sir had explained is common area finishes. which elevates the company standards. It should be added. We cannot let any shafts unplastered, unfinished, and plumbing work should be allowed. It's not, it's told by sir. I'm just suggesting you all. So don't contradict.
He's putting that tag here.
Lead pit waterproofing, I understand we have a debate, and I understand if we could chip off the rock area more and do the rectification to the positive side, we can work on
It
it.
is better.
It is a good idea actually.
Say it is my point is when it is going for the lowest thing, it will give a permanent solution to make that little bit of around the lift pit and do the waterproofing on the positive side. It's my suggestion, but it will give a permanent solution.
Permanent solution is we have to make the pit more wider
yes.
and do the external waterproofing coating. Civil and MEP coordination is the nerve of the company. If you are losing that coordination, company will suffer. Employees will obviously inherently they will suffer too. So that parallel line should be scratched.
Attitude change.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is also important. Leak test for soil and waste lines. Soil and waste lines. Leak test. And the cement mortar which is being mixed on site should be used within 30 minutes. Actually, our standard is up to 60 minutes, but as sir suggested, we'll go with 30 minutes. That is the pot life. Once the water is mixed into the cement mortar, we can only move for